What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Keldamuzik, and you are here on my new podcast called Ladies Night with Keldamuzik, brought to you by my boy, DJ Mate. You know what I'm saying? We out here in the Bay trying to do it. And I want to introduce my very first guest. She's a beautiful lady. She is a model. She is a mommy, okay? She does it all. And shout out to Aesop from Ambition Ladies for bringing her here. Everyone, please welcome Kel. Hey, Kel, what's up?
Thank you. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for inviting me here. First of all, dope studio.
Thank you.
Never been here. My first time stepping foot in here, and I like it. It's very schwank. It's very cozy.
Yeah.
I like it very much. So thank you for having me.
Yes. Well, you're no stranger to doing podcasts and hosting, right?
Yeah.
So you're working with the Ambition Ladies doing a podcast,
Yes.
right? Okay.
So we have our new series called Conversations with Ambition Ladies. You can find us on Roku or Apple TV, as well as Fire Stick. Okay. And we basically were interviewing other models, not just within our own agency, but other agencies, photographers, videographers. And we want to get down to nitty-gritty. What's it really like being in this industry,
And I guess how many girls are hosting with you?
So far, it's me and another model, which is one of our OG models, Cinnamon. Shout out to you, baby girl.
Sounds tasty.
No, not like that, but like she's spicy and all that. But yeah, me and her so far, along with Aesop, we have been the hosts for the conversation pieces, and it's been delightful. We have talked about sex toys. We've talked about Black Lives Matter.
All
We've
right.
talked about just the ins and outs of being a model, and the creepy stuff, the real stuff, the professional stuff, the fun stuff, and everything in between.
Always gotta discuss the fun stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? To keep it fun.
Right.
All right, so I want to get into my first question here. Also want to say shout out to my girl Misha, who's been helping me, with creative writing and stuff like that. So my first question for you is, modeling is a competitive industry. Athletes train to stay in shape, but they also have an off season. How do you deal with the pressure of body image and being rejected for your natural look?
Oh my God. So like I was telling you off camera, but behind the scenes type of stuff, I was just in a conversation with a close friend of mine earlier today, male, and I got in my feelings a little bit because we were talking about models and getting enhancements and how, would I venture onto that bandwagon, that journey, that path, and get myself enhanced, whether it's my breasts or anything else. And I broke down emotionally. I was like, you know what? No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't see myself doing that because I don't want to lose that natural sense to me. I already have tattoos.
Yeah.
I changed my hair
Yeah.
all the time. So I just felt like, in this conversation, like, I want to stick to being natural. And so one of the things that he said to me that really, stuck to me was, well, you can't be about the money then if you're not willing to get your body enhanced. And he was like, please tell me what celebrity or not celebrity that that hasn't had their body enhanced to get to that level.
And it's funny, if you think of all the celebrities, you're like, no, she didn't get, well, but
Wait, right, exactly.
some things have changed over the past 5 years,
Right.
and her lips look a little bigger, her breasts are a little bit more plump,
Right.
okay.
Her thighs are a little more juicy than
Right.
what they were.
And the gym can't do all that.
Girl, I don't care how much you eating and how much protein shakes you know.
Or how many babies you had, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I understand when women do give birth, they, gain some weight, gain some hips,
Yes.
some booty, all that stuff. So, and then some girls naturally have it, and then some girls have to go buy it.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
we're not against at all. Do you.
Do you, boo-boo.
Exactly. But you're just about, I'm staying
being
natural.
And so he asked me, well, what's your initial fears? What really holds you back from doing this? And I'm like, okay, look. One is I'm afraid to go under the knife. I'm afraid of medicine and stuff like that. When I had
Really?
a kid, I didn't do an epidural.
Oh,
any
just straight up
medicine.
natural.
Just straight up natural. I
Ow!
was super
Ow!
I'm doing this.
Damn.
Right, no, it was, don't get me wrong, it was painful. Okay, it was painful, but I knew in the long run that I was gonna be okay, right?
Yeah.
And I don't have that same faith with being being under the knife. I just don't. Like,
Yeah.
you see so many videos of women being. I mean, there's a whole show called Botched, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
Yep.
A whole show.
I can't watch that show. It's too graphic for me. Like, just when they show cutting up the body meat and stuff, I'm like, ugh.
You know, even the most popular women that we used to watch, like, what is it? I Love New York. New York, she's on Botched. And she expresses how her breasts were a big issue for her. Like, I wouldn't, you know, I got my raisins, I got my pancakes, but, you know, I could deal with that instead of having to go through a lot of surgery and possibly die just so I can have some F-shaped.
And it's funny you mentioned that, too. I was talking to this guy, and I was like, do you care for stuff like that about women? He was like, honestly, I like women all natural. Play the cards you're dealt. If you got itty bitty titties, small little waist, cute little booty or whatever, like, work with it somehow.
Yes.
Don't go under the knife if you don't have to. Like,
and I think what happens in the modeling industry, a lot of girls think that I have to be this way because it's the standard of beauty being more that Coke bottle shape, right? But hey, honey, girl, if you only knew how many men, women love that slim, thick, that petite vibe, it's not worth, to me, in my own opinion, it's not worth going under the knife.
What about people who are a little bit thicker that want to go under the knife to lose? What do you think about that?
I feel like there's just healthier ways to go about that, like discipline. That's the main thing. If you don't have discipline, if you can't stay organized within your own self, then no, it's not going to work for you. I used to be 200 pounds, so I used to live that
Really?
life.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
you look great.
Thank you.
Woo!
I used to be 200 pounds in college. That freshman 15 turned into freshman times 10, okay? And for me, it was discipline. And some other stuff. But, I mean, like, discipline. Like, I really... Wait, don't judge me. Not like that, y'all. Pause. Not like that. Stress, okay? Stress is man, a killer, okay? And you can lose weight in that way, too. But overall, with me being 200 at some point in time in my college career, I had to learn how to eat healthy, how to exercise. And I may not be a gym junkie, but go on hikes, go on walks. Invite your friends. Invite that boo that you saw in class, sir.
Hey!
You want to go on hike with me? Give some motivation for yourself.
Right,
honey.
right.
Whatever you got to do, just go ahead and do it. However, I support your choice to go under the knife because it's your choice, your body, your choice. If that's what's going to make you happy, by all means. But just know that there's other options either way. Whether you're skinny, want to get thicker, or real thick and want to be nice and petite, whatever.
So is plastic surgery a thing here in the Bay Area the way it is in other markets?
LA is worse.
Oh, yeah. I mean, every girl you meet or every other girl has had something done, right?
Yeah.
Nose, lips, breasts.
Right. Something.
Yeah.
Something. I don't see it as much. Okay. I saw it more so in the clubs. I'm a dancer and I dance at Larry Ford's Hustle Club.
Oh, snaps! I went there a few times. Oh, so you're a dancer. Oh, you have to show us some moves in a minute. Oh, yes.
So, yeah, I danced there, and that's one of my favorite clubs. They're very, I don't know, I just love how they do everything. And so part of that, they love to have, gorgeous, smart girls. Why? I mean, what club wouldn't, right?
Right.
And so, I see the girls with fake, boobies, breasts, and I'm like, you know what, girl, you looking good, but I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But it works for them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They walk out the dressing room. My itty bitty petite self can be like, and they'll just be, and the guys will be like, huh? Like, just stuck on stupid. And I'm just like, you know what? Hey, I can't even get mad because I'm stuck on stupid. I'm looking at her too.
Right.
What can we do to get her in a private room together?
Double the money. Look.
Be about it.
You know what I'm saying? So, there was a point when all of the urban models and women in the entertainment industry looked the same.
Yeah.
With that cookie cut shape. We later found out that girls were injecting themselves with non-medical grade substances to get that look. Is that still a challenge for models to have the huge hips and butt, or has that changed?
I think it's still a challenge, unfortunately. I mean, it's a challenge for myself to kind of like push against that normative now, right? Like, everybody's getting injected. One of, I say a model that I used to follow from the time that she was like really started out to now, Stormy Maya. Light skinned, beautiful black girl, all about, you know, her community, our community, super, you know, conscious. And she has fake titties. And she just got her booty injected.
Damn.
By the most natural stuff. And it's just like, I mean, everybody's literally doing it. It's really hard to find someone a model that looks natural. It's really hard.
What about these skinny models, like these ones that are signed to like Ford and what is it, Wilma? You know, the more skinnier models, are they getting jobs done to look like that, or are they doing something else to stay skinny like that?
Well, even within that industry, I feel like there's such a divide, right?
There's
the guys or the population of people that love that thicker look.
Your Instagram type models,
right,
you know,
exactly.
Just showing the ass and the
And then there's still there are some that go on to the traditional old school way of beauty,
like Victoria's Secret models, runway models.
They get their money, but I feel like they fit more into the fashion realm.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas the thicker ones, you're gonna see them in music videos. You're gonna see them maybe in a movie or two. You're gonna see them having OnlyFans or stuff like that. Yeah. Typical.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
Yes, I do.
The crew's like, well, how can we log in and what? So what do you post on your OnlyFans? 'Cause I've been curious about that. I don't have OnlyFans. I haven't subscribed to any OnlyFans. What do you post on there?
Okay, so
and say it. Go ahead, whatever it is.
No, of course, I'm open about my stuff. When I first started my OnlyFans, first and foremost, it has taken me about 2 years to finally convince myself that this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be a content creator. I say that because there were so many people that I looked at in terms of Twitter or Instagram, and I'm just like, yo, they're putting in so much work. If I can't even bring in half of that work, I ain't shit. Like, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna get no money. Yeah. So literally the end of last year, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the damn thing. Make my OnlyFans. At first, I blurred my face because I'm more so from the academic realm. I have my degree and I used to teach children.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm like more of that realm. Then I was like, I'm gonna stop and just do a whole different change here of a career. And then I got more comfortable and I started to unblur my face. So my content now currently is photos that I won't and can't put on Instagram because they're either nude, implied nude of some sort. Okay. And I'm very open. People who know me know I'm a nudist for sure. Okay. See, I was trying to get to that. Like, do you be stripping off the clothes? Yeah. Oh. She about to make me subscribe. Wow. Oh my God. And how many fans do you have? So that's the thing. OnlyFans, it fluctuates. I had 100 fans. Oh wow. And it kind of like month by month, it really depends. For me, this month was really harsh on me spiritually and emotionally. So I took a few steps back on making content. I wasn't as consistent. I went from posting 3 to 5 videos and or picture sets a day to like maybe might get one a week. You know, and you know, from there you kind of notice those 60 that I still have, they're my loyal fans. The 40 just was really there to see some ratchet shit, and they just didn't get it fast enough. Like, bust it open. No thanks. Right. You ain't gonna get that here. Right, exactly. So my content is that, and you know, sometimes I bust it open. Oh, snap. Okay. She do be busting it open. And since I'm a dancer, you know, I like to do twerk shows or do pole work
Ooh.
shows and stuff like that.
I heard pole work is going to end up being its own sport.
Yes.
Just because it's just so, like,
it's so
artistic, you know? So,
yes.
Yeah.
Girl, I know. When I first started dancing, I knew nothing about pole work. I couldn't even put myself up on the pole. And then I started taking more classes and started getting more comfortable. And I was like, wait, there's girls way bigger than me climbing to the top of the ceiling.
And flipping and I've seen it.
How, mamas? Teach me your ways. I want to know. Like, how do you do it? I just don't understand.
And they got classes, right? Like, I know a couple people offering strip pole classes. Just, because it's an exercise.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
There's so many women beyond dancers and entertainers that literally do pole work just to lose weight.
Yeah. And you know what? I almost look at it, it's almost like yoga. You know, like you're doing a lot of stretching, a lot of bending over. You know, it's kind of just has that peaceful element to it a little bit. Yeah, therapeutic. Yeah, exactly.
You know, I follow plenty of dancers, and there's a few that are pregnant, still on the pole.
Still on the pole.
Still on the pole.
That's what got you pregnant.
They don't care. They're still doing it. And it's just that's just how open they are and how therapeutic it is. Like, seeing a big woman like 7 months pregnant whipping around that pole, I'm like, wait, hold on, honey. Don't hit yourself, but you're not gonna hit yourself because you're a pro at it. And I love it. Like, it's so amazing. It's fun too.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
You know, but if you don't do it right, you can sustain some injuries.
I'll imagine that. Like, your ankle turns the other way, your knee goes like this.
Your shoulder pops out of place or something. Like, you strain something. Yeah, you gotta stretch.
Have you ever injured yourself or come close to injury?
No, I have. I have popped my knee.
Ow!
By sliding on the floor, doing floor work, and just not sliding the right way, and I just too many times, and then my knee just like went out. And my shoulder, I didn't pop my shoulder out, but I have like this awkward shoulder injury where every time I lift myself fully, because the way I position myself for whatever reason, it's just more of a strain on me. So, but I'm healed. Thank you, quarantine COVID. Not like that though. But I've been able to heal, so I'm ready. I'm itching to be on the pole so bad.
Yeah. Well, like, with that being said, are strip clubs opening back up again? Like, some of them? Because I know, like, I had a couple DJs request my song to play in strip clubs, like in the South and in the East Coast. So are they opening up back over here?
So I did get word that maybe, fingers crossed, Hustlers will be opening up at the end of this month.
Where's Hustlers, in Frisco?
Yeah. So we're Kearney and Broadway. So that whole strip.
Wait, at that corner?
Yeah, so Little Darling.
Yep, I've been to Little Darling. Garden of Eden, I've been there.
And then what's that other one? Penthouse.
Penthouse, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there before.
That whole strip, yeah, that's where I'm at. We're kind of next door to like a sex shop or whatever.
And you said they're slowly opening back up? Everybody got a social distance. Wait, so how does that work if a guy wants a private? Both of y'all got masks on?
So, honestly, I don't know how. Nobody's.
Both of y'all like this.
Right, like, what am I supposed to?
I'm sweating.
Right, like, you know? I mean, what do we do in those situations? Because you're going to eventually want to take your mask. I mean, because it gets hot in the back. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying.
You got no air conditioning? Like,
yeah.
They treat us kind of dirty back there, just a little bit. I'm just, so I'm, my managers did say, like, for all the girls that still want to come back and want to just be a part of the club and the family, just understand that we may not be getting paid as much as we were before COVID. And I think that's with everybody, right? That's like in the entertainment business at least. Like, if you're an essential worker, like, you're totally fine. You're probably going to get paid $5 extra or whatever the case may be because you're essential. But like us, you know what? But we're essential, goddammit.
I was about to say, you guys are essential. Okay? People need y'all. Yes. Men need the entertainment.
I mean,
they need to feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I know, like, if we're the only club that opens on that little strip, we're going to make buku money. Because you know how many people are just saving up their money, itching, waiting to see a dancer in her booty cheeks?
Yeah.
In person. Online.
Right.
In person.
Because on OnlyFans, you can look, but you can't touch.
See? That part. And you can't even, I mean, you can screen record and all that other stuff, but it's still not even worth it.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, like, in the strip club, You're not allowed to pull out any camera phones or anything like that.
No.
Because I tried once, and the guy's like, get out.
Yeah, they will kick you out ASAP.
I was like, but I just paid this woman to give me like a $50 lap dance. I can't take that.
Right. But see, okay. I shouldn't even say this, but I'm going to say this. Secret. Shh. Don't tell no one. But if you're in a private room with no cameras, boo, do what you gotta do.
What? Okay. Have you done any private rooms?
Yeah, that's my main.
Oh, that's your main.
The $25, $50 dances, $75.
Let me dig in a little bit more. In the private rooms, do you allow them to tape you?
I have not, only because I'm very cautious of that because I'm a sex worker, so that's another part of it. I am a sex worker. And,
I've done a sex worker movie before. Very essential. Those women are very essential.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I'm a sex worker, and I have been extorted and blackmailed because someone was able to have a recording video of me. So within the dance realm, in the club, no, I don't allow recording. But if we're doing like after hours underground type of shit, boo, just slide me some more money.
Damn.
Just slide me some more money.
And it better be a lot too.
That part, yeah.
Because you're going to be using this video to jack off every night.
No, for real, you really are.
Shit.
No, you really are.
$50 ain't enough.
Because I'm going to make it worth it.
Yes. So let me ask you this. When doing these private dances in the room, do some of these guys like want to date you afterwards or ask for your number?
Yeah, and I've slipped up twice.
What? Share if you care. If you'd like to share, you know what I'm saying?
So one guy really threw me for a loop because I thought that he was Indian or some type of Indian descent, and he was very quiet. He didn't want to talk to any of the other girls, and I was like, let me just go ahead and talk to you. It was a push and pull, okay? But then after a while, mind you, no, he didn't drink alcohol. Mm-hmm. He would get food, whatever, but just water, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And then he invited me to a private room, and a private room for our club is more than $500. Let me just tell you.
Whoa, that is like.
And that's an hour, so
that's
it's like
upscale, baby.
And so, needless to say, he paid over $1,000 for me.
For you.
And
I can see why.
He became my regular, like monthly, and all we do is talk. And then coming to find out, he's black and he's techie.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, but he doesn't look black.
Girl, no.
How does that work?
I don't know. I was like, wait, you're black? And he was like, yeah. And he showed me his parents. And I was like,
was he like Moroccan, Ethiopian or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's the only way to like get that confused. Because I'm like,
his mom is like Ethiopian and African American. And his dad's just black. So he has that Ethiopian Indian vibe to him. Mm-hmm. He's very sweet. He got my number, but because he's such a shy techie, I'm sorry, baby.
Most techie guys are.
I can't do it. I need you to. I just need you to take control. Like
right.
Like, I don't know what to do with those shy guys. Like all I know what to do is to make you feel nice and smile and then take your money. But like dating wise, I don't know what to do with you. I just need a different type of caliber of a man.
Yeah. Someone who's gonna give something back. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the one doing all the work.
Exactly.
Like, come on now. Like, I'm a woman, you know?
Right.
Make me feel like a lady.
And the second guy ended up being my sugar daddy.
Yes.
We broke up, probably like a month and a half after COVID, only because he caught feelings, and I just don't do feelings in that realm. It's just very hard for me because I feel bad. Like, it's not that I can't feel that for you, because I can, but I'm not going to marry you, dude. You're like 50-something.
Yeah.
I'm like...
And you're young and beautiful. He's like, look.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He had a body. Bro.
Black guy?
No, white, honey.
Really? And you say
he wasn't cracked. You know how white people
Right.
cracked?
Right. He wasn't cracked, huh? He wasn't powdered up.
No, he was healthy.
Wow. And how old was he?
53.
Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn.
I had to tap a few times.
Yeah. Hey, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. And guess what? You made money supporting your child, your family.
Exactly.
Do what you got to do. Damn.
And he understood that, but like I said, in the sex work industry, it's very hard for a lot of gentlemen to avoid catching feelings, whether you're married, have a girlfriend, whatever your personal life is. If you meet a companion, escort, prostitute, whatever you want to call us, and she really is genuine, it's honestly really hard. I have clients that I've known for 3 years, and I talk to them every single day to this day. And we don't have to be super intimate and stuff like that. We're literally like just normal.
Yeah.
When I come into their town, they spoil me and I spoil them, and then I go home and it's normal.
Hey, it's a done deal. That's what you got to do sometimes. Okay. Yeah. No.
Go to Baltimore, D.C., Vegas.
Oh, you be traveling?
Yes.
Any overseas trip?
I wish. I can't. I don't know how to tap into that yet. The girls who do it, I'm like, girl, you need to tell me your secrets. Because
you got the extra good.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like legally, you have to move your money in a certain way. You can't go out the country and come back with food money and think they're gonna just let you just go back to the States. As if, okay, like you have like $10,000 in some chips. Where'd you get that
money
from?
That is bread.
Right.
Damn. Look, what service you go through? Cause I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's out there. It's out there, people. I'm not.
Y'all can Google it.
I'm just saying, it's out there. It's out there.
Okay, so just to switch the subject here, is dating an issue for ambition ladies like yourself?
Yes.
It
is very difficult. I think that, and I'm not going to speak for all of the models on our team, but I think for us, it becomes difficult because we are not just any typical model. We're lifestyle models. So under that umbrella that takes on Vixen, that takes on OnlyFans, that takes on implied nude, lingerie, anything and everything under that realm, we more than likely do. Okay? And so people don't really accept us for being smart, for being on top of our shit, whatever it is, for being respectful, for just being us. A lot of times people think that video vixen models, like we're just dumb broads, like we just all we know how to do is shake
booty, twerk, yeah,
and that's it, right? And I mean, don't get me wrong, that may be some of us, but there's the vast majority. Like, for example, not to say that she's like this, but Megan Thee Stallion, she's a college
smart girl,
entered the game and made everybody known she was a college student.
That's right.
And now she's making music for tons and thousands of women who are like, wait, I'm a college student, I can have a sugar daddy, or I can do
yes.
You know what? Run me that money, honey.
That's right.
Like, I don't have to be that girl 10 years ago who's just gonna have sex with just any old body and not receive anything.
Right.
Besides her feelings, right? And it's not to say that women like her, like Cardi B or Megan, they're preaching for young girls to be scandalous or to be hoes. No. Pause. They're teaching us to be smart, to have work ethic.
Right. If you are going to go down that road.
Grounded.
Yep.
Because before women started to get into the rap industry, what were men talking about? What were they rapping about in terms of females? Fuck this, fuck that, and her friend too.
Yep.
So,
Ho, bitch. This.
I just, once we start getting on that playing field, there has to be like a mutual respect here. Like, I understand not every man is gonna want their daughter to be a Cardi B, to be a Megan Thee Stallion, or whatever. I get it. But that's your choice. You have free will. Talk to your child, communicate, and let them know. They're gonna have access to all of this stuff regardless. I can't stop my son from being a pimp, a gangbanger. None of that. All I can tell him is information that I feel that he needs to make a choice.
Good advice. Ladies, take note. especially you younger ladies entering the game, need a little advice. You know what I'm saying?
Stay grounded.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, do you find that your options are better than the average attractive, career-minded girl?
yes. Yes.
How so?
I get rappers. I get male models. I get
Wow. Yeah.
I get other male content creators from other states who just want to work with me, but then I tell them like, no, hey, you gotta do this, this, and this, and you gotta go to these hoops, and they're like, okay, well, can I just talk to you as a friend? I'm like, yeah, we can do this, like, we can do that,
Sure.
you know.
Sure.
But it's really fun because before me really diving deep into this industry, I was getting lame-os. I mean, my ex-fiance was a doll. I love him. He's amazing. But everybody after him, and besides the father of my child, also a doll.
Mm-hmm. Was he a model too?
No, he's a rapper.
Oh, okay. Hey.
He's a rapper. But he's very smart, and you know, he's very conscious, and he's a very sweet and loving person. And so I respect him regardless of our own like personal issues or whatever. And so I think that for me in this industry, once I said that hey, I'm a model and I'm taking these photos, there's just a whole new group of men that just want to look at you.
Yeah, yeah. It's just you're something new, something exciting. Yeah, it just gives a little thrill to guys.
And
You
since
know what
I'm
I mean?
not really from the area, like I'm a SoCal girl, actually.
Oh, she's a SoCal girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
Inland Empire, whoop whoop.
Damn, black people live there? I never like every time I hear that city, like it doesn't remind me of black people being there.
Yeah, San Bernardino, San Bernardino, that's where I'm from.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then you moved to the Bay.
Right, and then I moved to the Bay, and there's a complete difference. Like when I was a college student, you know, I got the typical college students, warehouse workers, like people within the community, people within the city. Once I, you know, like I said before, got into modeling, it's like a whole new atmosphere. Plus, I'm new to the city, so there's a lot of people who just come new models who they've never seen on Facebook. So it's like, whoa, who are you? And you're so versatile. Talk, all these different things. So I like this side.
Yeah, yes, it's fun. It's fun. You're
More
living
fun.
life.
Yeah, like, I see you, honey.
Yes.
And girls and guys, I don't,
So let me ask you this. Is there a different level to the game guys run on you once they know what you do?
Oh, yes. Perfect example. I went to Vegas a few weeks ago with Aesop, me and one of the other Ambition Lady models. She's my best friend. Her name is Kat. You can follow her on Instagram. I will drop her name later within this episode. But we are a double duo. We dance together. Okay. So we went out to Vegas together with two other models, a part of the team, so it was 4 of us. And yeah, like the vibe is just different once people know. Like we were walking on the strip and there's a few guys who were like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah. And you know, my girl, she's just like,
Damn.
and they're
What's
just
your
like,
budget?
Right. And they're just like, what's your budget? Or can I do this instead? Or can I do that? You know, stuff like that. And they start to finesse and dangle or whatever. And it's like, we're too smart for that, love. It happens so quick. Even normal relationships. Because I'm very open about what I do because I don't want anybody to think that. Because I used to lie. I used to be like, okay, I'm a teacher. And I work with, because I was. But I was also doing other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want people to think that, like, oh shit, you're lying. Like, no, like I straight out now, like, yeah, I'm a sex worker. Yeah, I guess that's what I do for money, both dancing and other stuff. Like, and guys are either gonna be like cool, or like genuinely cool, or cool, but then with if I date you, you can't do that. No
Like, hold on, you can't meet me on this tip and then try to change me. This is what I am right now.
Right. And I'm just like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not gonna just like date you and then just make it seem like all that's gonna in.
Yeah, you still have to earn a living.
Right.
And this is how, sir, this is how I met you. You know what I mean? Like,
how did you find my number, honey? Like, come on now. Like, let's be real about it. And I think that's within the sex work industry. It's strippers, prostitutes, content creators, whatever you do within that realm. If you're a content creator, it's a little easier for you to date. It's more than likely your boyfriend would be okay because you're not fucking with the person, right?
right. It's all
But
look but
anything
can't touch.
else is a big possibility that you're going to interact physically with somebody in person. And so, I don't know. Guys just aren't into that. They just, you kind of see more and more how more traditional guys are with women in that realm. Like, they're not as open. Pimp or not. They want you to themselves. Like, I've had plenty of guys just like, you talk to too many people. People have way too much access to you. I can't do it. We could be friends. Barely. But I can't. And I'm like, oh shit. Like,
I don't want to lose you. That's a client.
right. Like, right. I mean, you know, shit.
Does your career intimidate the average man?
A big part of me actually wants to say no. Because there's so many men out here that want to be pimps.
In their own way.
I'm so serious. That want to be pimps in their own way. That if they find a girl that is within that lifestyle, there's like, oh, she's my golden ticket. Like, maybe I can finesse her to kind of like pimp her out and like go wherever, whatever.
So you deal with control issues, or that's what?
I can't do it. No matter what guy, no matter what situation.
How much money you got?
Nope. You're not pimping me out. You're not getting anything that my son gets my money.
What if it's an athlete that wants to control you, and he has the full ride for you? Budget, clothes, get your hair, makeup done, eyelashes done, everything, full ride.
I'll say this. I'll quit the industry. But only if that meant that he will allow me to have my own podcast where I'm talking about sex work. Because I still want to be in this realm. I still want people to talk and have these conversations about sex work and everything within that realm, you know? Just support me in what I want to do, like my business, my podcast, and my own personal business that I've jumped started myself, But I want that support. If you can't support me,
yeah, then kick rocks, baby.
like I'm gone.
Now, do you have a type of man, like a certain type? If you were to settle down, that is.
Because I'm young. I think that I'm still getting past my daddy issues. And that's really big and heavy for me to admit. But yeah, I'm still getting past my daddy issues. And so as much as I want to say that I have a certain type, which would probably be like honest and goal orientated and just like driven and all these great things, my legs open up for the most toxic niggas.
Oh, shit.
And I don't.
She got that wop.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you toxic, feed me more toxic. Like, I love it. Not like beat me up, but like beat this up, but be nice to me here and here.
Right. And love on me, like.
So I think like if I had like an overall basis, my type would just be somebody who's honest.
Yeah.
And who knows how to communicate. Not like you say you know how to communicate, but then if I ask you a question, you have nothing to give. Or if we're talking about something you have like, especially something serious, and you have nothing to give back, like, this is not communication here. Like, I'm going to a wall.
Done. How do you make a man in your personal life feel special when your job is to be a fantasy for the camera?
That's hard because that's something that I struggle with now. The biggest issue, if I can be honest, with
Be honest.
people who are watching with
Be
you.
honest.
You know, one of the things that I struggle with my own family life is being the father of my child. We don't get along because I give so much access to people who are watching live or recorded or whatever the case may be. And so I try to, send pictures and videos that are different from what everybody else sees. But even that, it's really hard. It goes back to, it's hard to be a sex worker and have a relationship, because I feel like if they're not really truly confident within themselves, it doesn't matter what you send them.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you say to them. They're gonna always feel that somebody else is getting the better of you.
Yeah. Even if it's just being a escort where sex isn't really involved, but just hanging out with the gentleman for the day or accompanying him at a event or whatever. It's like he's getting the best of you as a woman right now.
Right.
Like
I have clients who are disabled. They're in a wheelchair. They can't.
Hey, they got needs too.
Right. Like they can't really work their lower function, and that's fine. But what they still crave is intimacy. Like, and every day that's me talking to them, me telling them like, hey, like, you're gonna have a great day, babe. Like kisses.
How do they get off if they're not like?
So I don't want to really out this person, but
how does phone sex work?
From one person, we did like a FaceTime show, and he paid me $100 for 10 minutes, and he was just the entire time, but he did come, and I was so amazed. I did not know that you guys, literally men, can come and be I didn't know. I thought it was a magic trick. It was like, boop, boop, boop. Ah, surprise. I was like, oh my God, do it again.
Oh,
no, you can't replicate it? Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
Oh, shoot. Like, oops.
I would have loved to see that. Like,
that was so serious. Like, I was like, oh, wow. Like, because the part you can't laugh.
Right, that would kill everything.
Like, this is literally your face. Like,
almost kills you not to laugh.
Exactly. You're trying to really, like, hold your cheeks together. But like, there's no way that you could be enjoying this, dude. Like, and if you are, like, oh my God, I can't enjoy this. Like, it's a worm. Let me stop.
Look, he might know it's you talking about me. The worm is me.
I'm so sorry.
Look, he'll pay you extra for that.
Right.
Next time.
But see,
because he knows you love him. He knows you love him.
Right. The flip side is there's guys who love the humiliation.
They love to be called names, and that almost goes into the direction of like whipping and slapping and torturing.
BDSM.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's all consent, and it's all. I mean, there's a therapeutic side to it for a lot of people. Even me, like I have my own little secret BDSM fetish, because emotionally for me, that's something that I need to like do for me to feel like I'm okay. But I try not to judge people, like clients who come to me, like disabled, not disabled, like I just try not to judge you, like however you need to.
Business is business, and however you need to come to your ending, there's ways to make that happen. So
I mean, ways, honey. Ways, honey.
Ways,
honey.
Wow.
There's, I don't know, like there's ways here.
All kind of ways, depending on what your budget is.
That
okay, look,
for
you
real.
got 500. Hey, that could get you somewhere.
I mean, for real. Tell me what girl that's not going to want to do something. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, I'm so glad you mentioned this. There was a tweet that went viral a few days ago, and a girl posted. She was like, so this guy that's been wanting to talk to me for a very long time, and like kind of like be physical and intimate, he finally got desperate and he went on the deep end. And he was like, how much can I pay you to have sex with you? Like, I know you're not like one of the, like, blah, 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 but you're rejecting me so much. Like, can I just pay you to sleep with me?
Damn.
So she goes on Twitter and she's saying this story, and she's just like, how desperate can this guy be to offer me money for my pussy? She was like, at the end, she was like, people really do this? One, you took the money, right, honey? Right? Please tell me you took the money. Because he's throwing it at you.
Right. And it must be a lot of money.
And I don't mean to be
so
this
badly.
person, but any girl, like, if you're a newbie and you're trying to get into this industry and you have like this thought, like this mental block, find your space where you are happy, where it's a beach or Disneyland or whatever. Take yourself into that space and stay there for however long it takes for him to be done.
Damn, that is good game.
You'll be fine.
That is game.
Half the time I'm thinking about fucking some guy that I saw on Instagram.
Just look away whenever he tries to give you eye contact. Be like,
okay, it's not that
close
hard.
your eyes.
Right.
And as long as it feels good.
I'm
picturing Omari Hardwick.
Right, exactly. Like, you know, like, it can work out. You can do this.
Right.
You know, I just, any new girls, like, I don't know, that's my advice to you. You know, just take yourself to a place, you know.
That's what you gotta do.
I'm not turning down $500.
Have you seen, there's a show on, I think it's on Lifetime, it's called Marrying Millions.
Ooh, no.
You should watch it. I think you'd like it. It's about, you know, two people coming together. One's a millionaire, one's obviously not so much a millionaire.
Right.
And regardless of what they look like, they come together and end up getting married. This one particular segment, it was this older white guy. I mean, like, just older, wrinkled face, white hair, and this cute little Latina girl. Like, she was cute. And she's like 20-something, and he's like 50-something already. Had like 4 divorces.
Oh, wow.
But he's a millionaire.
Right.
He has property everywhere, has yachts, has timeshares.
Right.
And so I'm just like, how can you kiss him in the face? But I know that every time she probably kisses him, she imagines some other good-looking guy.
She has to.
He's
She's
like,
so young. There's no way that you're attracted to this.
But that money is like, whoop, whoop.
Flowing through.
Yes.
That's how sugar babies make it.
God.
They don't care. They've taken themselves to a place where they are imagining them with the most hottest punk ever. Okay, like, you really think they want to suck on the noodle of a 70-year-old man for $10,000
Damn.
and be smiling? No, they're only smiling because they're getting $10,000 or whatever they're getting.
They're counting each dollar per minute, each $1,000 for a minute.
Literally. And then they're gonna tax on you, honey.
Right. That'll be $2,500 extra.
Right. That part.
So on another note, could you give us 3 quick fashion tips for the fall? Because you are in style. I like
Thank you.
cut-ups up in here. You know what I mean? Can you stand up for us? Look, nice, small, tight frame. And you should see her shoes. Her shoes are nice.
Oh. Let me see if I can do like an awkward close-up.
She has a nice curvaceous figure.
Bam, baby. You get that?
Yes. Yes. It's nice. Very
nice. My fashion tips for the fall will literally be, damn girl, just dress comfortable, because that's how I am. I dress comfortable.
And you can still dress naked, you know what I mean? Just in a comfortable way.
Exactly. My biggest go-tos for the fall will have to be ripped jeans, for sure. Ripped jeans. I love soft colors. I love those dark colors like a navy blue, like real dark orange, reds, like a mustard yellow. Those type of colors, oranges and stuff like that. It depends on where you live also. The Bay Area right now, shockingly, is pretty hot, honey. So, I would probably say like a long dress, you know, and have a cardigan for later in the evening, because it gets colder at night, you know, in our area. If you're in LA, see, that's another thing. My area, it's really different for fall. Because LA, it's like they're kind of still in booty shorts and stuff.
They're always in booty shorts in LA. I went to the NBA. I went to the NBA All-Star game several years ago when it took place in LA, and it was raining. I mean, it was just like there was floods everywhere. You know, LA is good for having floods.
I mean, yeah.
And girls were still in tight booty shorts, tank tops, you know, spaghetti straps, just the works. Not giving a damn that it's damn near fucking flooding and like an ocean out here. But it's just, you gotta look fly at all times and be in fashion.
Leggings are a go-to.
Leggings, yeah.
To be honest. Like,
yeah. I love that. I love the, you know,
okay, so girl.
Style.
Okay, so girl. Okay, let me tell you this. So, okay, so this, I'm gonna just be real because I don't care.
Yeah,
this ain't my real hair, honey.
These looks like it.
Thank you. These are clip-ins.
That is beautiful.
From Amazon, honey.
Wow. Take note.
Okay, this is like one box. It's just, you know, some curly extensions, clip-in hair, natural hair. And I really did not know what I was gonna do for my hair today.
You
first
look good.
was like throw it up, but then I was like, let me just kind of conserve it up a little bit. Being natural is such a journey. Like, people don't understand. There's days when I want to wear a wig, weave it up, braid it up, faux lock it up.
Are you more of a wig person or more of a braid person or more of a natural?
I'm still more of a braid person. I have recently got more back into weaves and wigs, but I just love my face when it's, I don't know, because I'm going to lock my hair up, like have dreads. And so that's more of my niche, having faux locks, which is like the look of dreads.
Faux locks are beautiful.
Yeah.
I tried that, and it's unfortunate. I got the wrong kind of hair, but I started getting blisters, like popping out of my head. I was allergic to, but they were nice though. Like, I was like, damn, faux locks are beautiful.
Right. No, they really are.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person, I'll keep them in for like a month and a half.
And you're supposed to, so they can kind of look dready a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's real cute.
Yeah.
And most people really thought like, oh, that must be her real hair.
Yep.
No, honey.
Yep.
Child. For years, people thought that was my real hair. I'm like, no, it's not my real hair, unfortunately. I'm sorry. So that's my go-to. Weaves and wigs. You know, they don't. I don't know. I just feel like if I do a weave or a wig, I have to make my face up way more. Like eyelashes and like the works. Whereas natural or like locks or something, I'm more like, this is no makeup right now.
Wow, you look great.
Thank you. And I've
killing
about,
hella bitches.
I was like,
right
let me put some highlight or something, but I was like, no, I ain't got time for all that. Let me just, I'm going as I am.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You
yes.
too.
Yes. Hey, you know, gotta throw on the hat and you know what I'm saying.
I love it. It says hello.
Yeah. Hello. So let me ask you this, Kel. Tips for young ladies who want to break into the modeling industry in the Bay Area. Do they need to go to New York or LA to start a career?
I'm going to be honest. If you're breaking into the modeling industry, go to LA. The reason why is because photographers like 2020 Photography, J. Alex Photos, the more higher end photographers are actually in LA. They're not in the Bay. You'll get one or two in the Bay Area, and that's fine. And those same guys will come and visit. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like because LA is so Hollywood and fake and propaganda and fantasy, you're gonna have an easier time in a way finding those photography and videography connections versus the Bay. Like for me, I've been in the Bay Area, specifically Oakland, for 2 years, and I got into my first music video within the COVID virus. Ain't that some shit?
Damn, whose music video was it?
I don't know if you guys know this person, but his stream is called Manish Mike. Manish Mike.
Okay.
His name is Mike. Love you. But there's also another guy. He's an R&B artist, and he's real sweet. And I was like his little cute little model in his little video, or whatever. And so, not real big people, you know, but But
yeah, just people doing their thing. That's, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But the Bay Area, sweetheart, no. And New York is too competitive. If you are a normal girl, natural, I honestly want to say LA might just be good for you.
Because I was going to say, like, New York reminds me of, like, high fashion. Like, fashion shows, Victoria's Secret models, print ads. Tall, really thin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's really
those
hard
type
to
of
make
models.
it there.
Right. But,
It's really hard.
yeah.
Because, like, even for me, I'm 5'3".
Oh, same height.
Hey, ah! Forget what these hills say, honey. I'm 5'3", and so I know that I, at no point really, unless there's like a runway that allows girls under 5'5", I'm not gonna be walking a runway unless I have heels on.
Right. What, to me, like, I always found that just ridiculous. It's kind of like, why does it matter what height you are?
Yeah.
If you could rock the runway and you know how to just, you know what I mean?
Right.
Give your all. It's like, but I guess it's maybe because the clothing designers, they need models that can fit their clothes, and maybe 5'3" is considered too short. They need, what, 5'10" at least or something.
But then we think about the average woman is what height? Like 5'5", 5'6"?
Yeah, the average, yeah. My mom's 5'6", I'm 5'3". The average woman I know is like 5'5".
So it's like, a lot of the women that they have model are like 5'6" up.
Right.
So the clothing is for tall girls.
Yes.
Lengthy
They're like
arms.
mannequins.
Right. Lengthy arms, lengthy legs. And it's like, when me or you go to a store, I know you have this issue.
Mm-hmm.
Some pants don't fit, girl, because they're too long.
Sadly to say, yes.
Right. Like, they're too long, or like just your arms, whatever the case may be. Like, a lot of stuff just fit for bigger girls.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You're right.
Bigger girls.
Yeah. Longer girls.
Like, I have T-Rex arms over here, like, rawr. Like, I'm not, no, honey.
Shout out to you Amazon women. You
Yes!
guys are beautiful.
Yes!
Very beautiful.
Yes, because for so long, you guys were downed upon. People hated on you. People thought you guys were freaks. Made shows about you and bashed you. But legit, y'all are freaking beautiful. There's so many petite girls, like me and you, that want to be freaking 5'8", 5'10".
Yeah.
You know, I'm just
I don't want to be taller than my man though. I want to.
Right.
Yeah, I still want to feel like a little girl to
those
him.
girls
Like,
want like 6 feet, 6'1", 6'5", 6'7", like those type of guys.
yeah.
And now I'm sorry, that's just unrealistic. Sheesh.
Yeah. No, I feel
can
you.
barely take somebody.
I feel you. So, Kel, I want to get into a couple other topics here. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to keep the show lit.
I love
Lit.
it.
This is Ladies Night with Keldamuzik.
Yes.
Got my girl Kel here, produced by DJ Mate. You know what I mean? So hey. Looks like the divorce is the new celebrity trend. Dr. Dre and his wife Nicole, after more than 20 years, are in a nasty divorce battle. Princess Love filed on Ray J, then took him back. Now Ray J is filing on her. Cardi B filed on Offset, and now there are rumors that Kim may be tired of Kanye. Do you think that relationships are harder for celebrities, or do they bring it on themselves by bringing the world into their relationship?
Sheesh. Wow. That's such a deep question because you don't really want to like hurt nobody's feelings. You don't want to like give off a perspective that's probably like not the majority. But here I am, and here I go. Cardi B and Offset, let me just tell you right now, she's stupid. You didn't divorce him the first time. So you're making this big woo-ah for him the 5th, 4th, whatever, however many times he cheated on you. In our community, as black and brown women, we are not taught to leave. We are taught to stay. You stick it out. Whichever one of you is unfaithful, you work it out. You're a family. That's just how I was raised, personally. So I look up to Beyonce and Jay-Z because Jay-Z, I know, dog Beyonce, but they have an empire. Cardi B and Offset are trophy couples. Couples that you love to see them together, but that's all you love about them. Is that together. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they are about the community. They are giving back. They are creating so much more power than any other couple, as well as Will Smith and Jada. And they have a very interesting relationship. They just came out with the whole entanglement conversation.
Yeah, that's been trending for a hot minute. Like, yeah.
Right? Yeah. But even then, what, they stick together, and you see how their family is.
Yeah. Their
children, all of that. Jada just today put up a whole post about Will Smith on her Instagram. Like, she loves that nigga. Like, she ain't going nowhere. Beyonce ain't going nowhere. And I get, this is not to say that women in certain physical, emotional, abusive relationships that you have to stay. No, I'm not saying that. Get out. If you're being abused and you can, like, get the fuck out. That's, yes, please do. However, in terms of cheating and stepping out, I don't know. I just feel like for me personally, people can change. If you make it worth it for them to change, because we deal with people in seasons, right? You're not going to have somebody, you're not going to date someone who's going to be happy every single day of your fucking life, okay? They're going to go through the good, the bad, the ugly, and even worse than, right? And better than, right?
Yeah.
And if you have the strength and patience to go through with that person, then that's a team. That's a couple. That's a relationship. That's what I look up to. So all these divorces that are happening, it's very unfortunate. But it only adds on to the percentage of divorces that we have in America to where young people like me and younger don't believe in marriage anymore. For what?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Like, marriage is not the thing for our generation anymore.
No.
And I understand people get married for business reasons or tax reasons or whatever. But it's just kind of like, don't let the traditional way force you to get married because that's the way it was years ago. You know what I mean? We're not like our parents anymore where, you know, you get married and, you know, you have a baby. You know, you already have graduated college and stuff. Now it's just like, hey, if I want to have a baby by you because I think you're cool and we might co-parent well together, then let's do it. And if we're not together after that baby has been born and I'm with someone else, I know you and I see eye to eye. We're cool like that. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, because every woman does want to reproduce for the most part, but you want to reproduce with the right person even if you're not with him the next 5 years after that. It's just the way things are right now, apparently.
I mean, like, not to say this, but I wouldn't marry the father of my child, but I would want another child by him.
Exactly. That's what.
Just so, you know, my son, I mean, our son actually can have another sibling that's
by the same dad.
Yeah.
So you won't be like, wait, let me call your daddy. Hold on, your daddy in jail. Your daddy, hold on.
Yeah, like, I'm not doing all that. Like, if I'm gonna have more children, at least I want it by the same person. Like,
at
least, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not to knock off any girl or man.
Not at all.
Not at all. Baby mamas or baby daddies, whatever the case may be. I just want something different. That's all.
Yeah. And people, our generation gets bored nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be sexing the same man for the next 5 to 10 years. It's like I want something new. I want something new.
That penis is old.
Right. Like, the same old thing. You know what I mean? Like, I want something.
Honey.
Right.
Like, switch it up. Please.
Oh, I can get a little bit more excited. You want me to do this and that? I mean, that's cool. But I just want a different face to look at. I just want.
And you know, and it's man. This is why I feel like relationships as a whole, it gets too deep too fast. We're not supposed to put all our eggs in one basket. Unless we are out the aisle and I'm saying I do, nigga, I'm free.
She is free. That's true.
You cannot get in when situations happen. We have kids together. That's a whole other situation. But I'm talking about truly free. No kids. Just my boyfriend. Honey.
Or you just a hookup.
Right. Like,
too.
Chill out. Like.
And it's funny now they're creating apps that are catered to just hookups where there's no strings attached.
Yes.
Have you taken advantage of any of that?
No. I don't.
Okay. Not unless you're being paid.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, because I'm a sex worker, it comes easy.
Right. Exactly. You'll have your inbox is full. You're on what is it, Tinder, your inbox is full, and it's just kind of like, what am I getting out of this?
Right.
I could get free sex anytime I want.
Right. Like,
But
all I have to do is say, okay, I want you.
right,
Bring me down.
right, exactly. Yeah.
I have guys in my DMs right now who want to marry me.
Oh, I bet.
They don't know my first name.
They're just like, you look good. That's all that matters. I'll learn your name later.
Right. Your booty look nice, but you don't even know my favorite color or my allergies or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. So, looks like, let's see, I wanted to ask you too. Here's a topic from the crime files of the rich and famous. Kyle Richards is a reality star on the Housewives of Beverly Hills. In 2017, her home was robbed. She claimed over $1 million in jewelry stolen. Well, on Wednesday's episode of Housewives, she alleges that she came across a picture of someone wearing it on another celebrity's Instagram. Could you imagine that? What would you do? And has anything like that ever happened to you?
First of all, this is such a tricky fine line situation because my natural self wants to say, I'm gonna find that person's address and beat their ass for wearing my jewelry, right? Like, cause I clearly know it's mine.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you have to be realistic and kind of like down back to like, wait, what if it's identical? What if they shop in the same place as I did?
Yeah.
You know, maybe someone has the same custom idea as me and they have literally the same shit. So you can't really go off the rocker when it comes to certain stuff like that. However, being a celebrity is hard.
Yeah.
Getting stolen from is hard, especially being a celebrity.
You're vulnerable. Like, everyone's trying to take advantage of you. Everyone's trying to extort money from you. Yeah. Yeah.
So to be honest, like, I would probably just move on and just
Yeah.
honestly buy something new. Because unless I'm gonna hire a private investigator to do the real stuff, to
Which
figure
you
out-
might have to do. Because the way you look and the rise of fame that you're coming to,
Thank you.
like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So.
Thank you. I mean, but you know, even with that, like, that's fine. And I hope that women like me within my position
Yeah.
can have the confidence to kind of like,
Yeah.
yo, you might be wearing my jewelry, home girl. Let me just kind of do some research real quick and kind of suit you real quick.
Give it to him, Kel.
Or, you know what? Money, jewelry, they're all materialistic. That's not bad of a bitch.
That you are.
I am.
That you are. Well, Kel, I hate to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy kicking it with you, getting to know you. I'm definitely going to stay in touch with you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I would love for you to be in one of my music videos.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, any last words you'd like to tell the audience, your social handles?
Yes. So first and foremost, I want to thank you for allowing me, for interviewing me, for everything, inviting me into your own little space. Very, very humble and glad.
Oh, thank you.
And so I can't wait to do more work with you. And yes, girl, just let me know whenever you want me in a video of yours. I'm there.
Awesome.
Yes. You can follow me, guys. First and foremost, my name is Kel. You can follow me on Instagram. That is TrapXQueen, spelled KWEEN with an underscore. Okay, TrapXQueen, KWEEN_. And that is both for Twitter, Instagram, and my OnlyFans, which is currently going to be $5 for the month. So if you
Discount.
subscribe, you can get my OnlyFans for just $5. Also, please follow me, or not follow me, but follow my agency, Ambition Ladies Agency.
Shout out to Aesop.
Shout out to Aesop. He makes all the things happen. Super shout out, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. So thank you very much. So go ahead and keep up with us. We have a lot of content coming out. Follow all of our channels, Ambition Ladies TV, both Apple TV, Roku, Fire Stick, all that great stuff. We have a lot of stuff going for you guys, and we want all this content to be out. It's COVID, so why not be entertained, right? Watch what we got going on, okay?
Watch
So
it, y'all.
thank you so much, love.
Thank you.
Give a hug.
Yes,
You know
of
it's
course.
COVID, but I
Yes,
want a hug.
look, I'm clean, you
Right,
clean. Look,
yes,
look, we
girl.
straight. We both straight.
Until next time.
Thank you.